Hello, everybody. Jay Ginninan and Val Muron from Wrenchway joining you live today. In about 24 hours, or maybe a little less than 24 hours, we're going to be going live with our friends at the Walser Automotive Group. Val, you've put a lot of time and effort into this live podcast. It's our first time doing a live podcast versus what we normally do each and every week. Has this been easy to set up, or has it been a challenge trying to get all of this coordinated and put together?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be easier than what it was for sure. I'm thinking we're living in 2025. We've got cars basically flying now. Like this should be pretty much easy. Um, and it was a little harder, just all the technical things. And then I'm an overthinker myself. So I'm wondering, if everything goes wrong, trying to figure out those back end things out and making sure everything's just clean. So, when we start this thing tomorrow, everybody can just join and it'll just be nice and smooth. But there seems like there's always bumps with technology. So we'll just roll with it.
There are, and we've done so many webinars and podcasts over the years that I think we have kind of everything ironed out. It is always a challenge when you're doing it in a live environment. And, each year that we've done Techmission, it's live in a very similar format, but this one's just different, right? And I think what makes me so excited was our intro call that we had with the Walser Automotive Group and the team that we're going to have on this podcast. We said it during that intro, but we could have hit record on that
Yes.
and it would have been solid gold, right? Like the content and the ideas that came just from that make tomorrow really, really exciting.
Yeah, I have been learning more about Walzer just with our intro calls and planning discussions as well. And they're just a really cool group. Sherry, Lindsay, and then Rick and John we're gonna have on too. It's just they're just cool people. There's the kind of people you kind of just want to hang out with on a Friday night almost. They just have a really good personality. And then what they do at Walzer, just they care. That's just the best way I can put it. And they have some really cool things. So I'm excited.
From a host perspective, I'm very excited because I don't think I'm going to have to do much. As we kind of put it on a tee for them, they took off with it, right? They just had so much good conversation, and you can tell that they're a close knit group just based on how they talk with each other. And as a host, that is one of the best things, right? Because then you don't feel like you're the one that's out there trying to force the conversation. It just
Mhm.
organically takes off. And again, I think what was coming out of it and how open they are to talk about their way of doing business was pretty awesome. So I'm really really looking forward to it. A little bit of detail for those of you that are interested in joining. It's tomorrow, Tuesday, January 14th, and it goes from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. So that would be 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And our hope is that we get a lot of you to join us live, right? And are through social media able to go on, make some comments, give us some questions, and allow these really talented guests of ours to be able to answer those questions in a real time format. I think I'm really excited. Val, what social media platforms are we going to be streaming this through?
Yeah, so we're going to be on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And you can always we have set up events on that end too. So if you want to go click remind me of this is happening, or you can go on wrenchway.com, look at our podcast Beyond the Wrench, and you can join from there as well. I've got it linked there too. So if you can't join us live either, we're going to record it and we will put it on our podcast. And our podcast Beyond the Wrench, you can stream anywhere you listen to your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all those good things. So if you don't catch it tomorrow, you'll be able to see it. So
All right. Well, I'm excited. Thank you for all the work that you've done throughout this process, Val. And I think what we're going to put out tomorrow is going to be really, really good content. So I'm excited to share this with the world and make it happen because it's something that's been in the works for a while, and it couldn't happen with a better group than Walzer. So really, really excited about it.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, we'll